Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Well, look at what we have here. The crypto market has gone up. Bitcoin Cash seeing gains of over 11%, but mostly everything is up, guys. XRP up 1.76 in the last 24 hours, trading at just over 30 cents. The market cap, though, is what we really need to look at, 175 billion, up from 170 billion. And so the market is looking healthier, and you can see Bitcoin here on a daily. Whoops, let me get rid of that line. And we've seen a healthy uptick here. After seeing a bit of a dive, now we're starting to see some momentum upwards. I was getting a little worried about this. This is never good when you're looking at this on a chart. It's showing that momentum is kind of indecisive, and when you're seeing the longer wicks and the longer tails, you're seeing that there is volume, but it could go either way. And after a big dump, it usually means that it'll go down. But it looks as if at this point we're continuing to see the higher lows, and hopefully we will make higher highs. And so in cryptocurrency news, there isn't too much today about XRP, but there is a lot on the market. And so we're going to talk about that. Cryptocurrency market holding strong. Post Bitfinex-Tether fiasco is proof of crypto winter's end, claims Tom Lee. So you guys know there was that big fiasco with Bitfinex and how they were shuffling money back and forth and putting it through a crypto holdings platform so as not to be detected. Basically, they weren't being transparent, and some people were losing confidence. But with the close of April, the cryptocurrency community can look back at one of the most tumultuous and exciting months in recent history, from Bitcoin's ascendance to over $5,000 per BTC to Bitfinex-Tether fiasco. April was a busy month for the cryptoverse, and according to many analysts, the market behavior over the ensuing episodes is yet another sign of the crypto winter's departure. Thomas Lee, head of research at Fundstrat Advisors, is of this opinion. He backed the market's ability to hold on to its high despite the New York Attorney General's report suggesting that Bitfinex borrowed over $700 million from their USDT reserve to cover up its undisclosed losses. And in a recent series of tweets, the head researcher suggested that if this news broke out in mid to late 2018, the crypto market would have fallen owing to panic liquidations. The relative calm in the overall market is a sign of the end of the crypto winter, he added. And so this is Thomas Lee's tweet. If this Tether USDT story broke in mid to late 2018, the crypto market would probably seen panic liquidations across the board. And I feel like Thomas Lee is probably right on point with that. Okay, back in mid to late 2018, we were already in a down market. And so hearing news of this would have caused more downward pressure, negative news, more sell-offs. We probably would have seen something like this. We probably could have seen Bitcoin go even further down. Okay, because it's stories like this that doesn't build confidence in the crypto market. This is kind of a classic example of what regulators and governments would tell you if they weren't crypto friendly, if they didn't want to get into crypto, if they weren't interested in it at all. But we know crypto has changed. We know there are companies like Ripple out there who are changing the face of cryptocurrency by partnering with governments, central banks, prominent companies, financial institutions. Their clients are legitimate. And so just going to Tom Lee's point here, there hasn't been a panic liquidation. Right now, we're starting to see some upward momentum after a bit of a liquidation. So the news broke around here. So we saw a bit of downward pressure, and this is Bitcoin again, guys. Little bit of indecisiveness, and now we're starting to see pressure move back up. And so just getting back to the Tether news, Tether lawyer, shocker, only 74% backed by cash. How will Bitcoin react? And so we've now seen this, and we've seen Bitcoin react. So ultimately, within this Tether problem, this whole Tether has come out now, and they've said that 26% of their USDTs are not, in fact, backed by the US dollar. So this just goes to show you that Tether ultimately, and I don't know how many other stable coins, but Tether's just the biggest one, and it's in the news right now. But Tether is ultimately just as good as the US greenback. Well, if it's pegged to it anyway, why would we assume anything less? If they can print them out of thin air, what kind of value does it hold, and what does that mean for you and I? That could probably be a discussion for a different video. Right now, I feel that the majority consensus is what we care about most is that we are able to convert our crypto, store it somewhere safe once we've seen a little bit of profit, tuck it away into a stable coin so as not to lose that profit. And so so does this matter for the average cryptocurrency holder? Is there a bigger picture thing here at play? Guys, if you have opinions on this, I'd love to hear them, because to be honest with you, I haven't really thought about it much myself. And so I like to get spurred on, and sometimes in the comments it spurs me on to do a different video idea. So Tether not being backed 100% by the US greenback, good, bad, does it matter? Are you indifferent? Ultimately, I just see the coin as a means to store profits. It could be called anything. The important thing is that it's just pegged to the dollar price. Does it matter if it's actually backed by the actual cash or not? I'm sure some people have different opinions on that. Please leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And this here, Bitcoin's price closes in on first 3-month win streak since 2017. And so ultimately showing our gains. And so it goes way back here to October 2017, November, December, we saw huge gains those months. And then 2018 was a bit of a flip-floppy month, mostly losses. And now coming into 2019, it's a good visual representation. February, we saw 9.8% gain, March 8.16%, and April 26.58% gain. So again, Bitcoin, when you look at it from the month of April, so this was April 1st, and we'll go all the way to April 30th, which was about here. Okay, so we saw gains from here to here representing about 26.58%. So really good month with a great launching pad here on the very first day. We saw this huge bullish day, and then the momentum didn't stop from there. Guys, we're seeing higher highs, higher lows. This is all great. Finally, I saw this tweet on Twitter by @DougFascio, _XRP, baby. Anyone notice how XRP hit 0.289 about 4 or 5 times and bounced right back to more consolidation? And look at the volume. And so this is a classic principle of technical analysis. If I look at XRP here for you guys, we can see that there have been many times now, okay, so many times where it has gone to in the 20, like between 25 to 30 cent range. And let me just draw these for you here. So here, right here, okay. We zoom in a bit. It dipped here 2 times and then dipped once there, and now it's dipping there. So boom, 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 boom. And guys, these are always ranges. There isn't a set number. I mean, we like to say 30 cents. It won't go under 30 cents, and then it'll go to 29 or 28.9, and then somebody will be like, but you said it wouldn't go under 30 cents. Guys, it's a zone, it's a range. Okay, you know, these numbers aren't perfect. You got to look at them in the zone, the demand zone. So it's roughly, so back here, roughly 25 to 30 cents. And so the important thing to look at, though, is the fact that it bounced, rebounded, bounced, rebounded, bounced, so on and so forth. And so what does that mean? The more a stock or a cryptocurrency in this situation falls into a demand zone or a level of support and bounces off that zone to go higher, the more likely this will be the level in which it won't go any lower than. So chances are it has seen its bottom here, because now we've seen it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, okay, since about August. And so a lot of people are saying, and a lot of people are feeling, that this is the strongest level, this is the strongest level of support XRP has seen, and it seems as though it's only going to move up from here. And when we confirm with Bitcoin, we see that the overall trend is moving upwards. And let's not get caught up in the minutia, guys, even if XRP's down under 30 cents today, but we're still seeing Bitcoin make upward momentum. That's the important part that you guys got to remember. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.